Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name or you say her name? Yeah. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love goes, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Honeybees Homestead. I am Honeybees, your host. Thank you for being here, everybody. We're going to chat and catch up. I'm seeing some people that I haven't seen in a little while, and I'm so excited. Magenta Rose is here. Magenta Ray. I don't know why I said Magenta Rose. Oh, my God. That is a good name, though. Magenta Rose, huh? Miss G is in the house. I think India's resting. So hopefully, everybody, your new members' emojis have been changed. I put them into pictures of bees. And I will see how those work out. I may have to change them if they don't show up. Stacy's in the house. I know. I've just looked too. Someone told me that I could do some like giveaway memberships, but it won't let me. Let me see. Wait, here's the $. Membership gifting. Um, gift memberships to this channel's viewers. Your gift will be publicly announced. Lucky recipients selected by YouTube get 1 month of access to YouTube from Honeybee Stingers. Why won't it let me gift? It won't let me gift. It's not giving me that option. Okay, I'll look at it in a minute. Not while I'm on here though. Beagle Mom, hello Beagle. It's in the house. I need to just put up a video. There was a big drug. Yeah, I saw that. Big drug bust. Yeah, I didn't watch the video yet, but I just saw it come out. Miss G, Scottish Girl, is in the house celebrating 3 months of membership. Thank you, girl. Gregory, hey Gregory, how are you doing, my friend? We haven't seen you in a while. I hope you are doing well, Scottish Girl and Gregory. Hope everyone is doing well. We're going to catch up. Beagle Mom gifted a membership. Thank you, Beagle Mom. I'm looking right here and it will not let me gift a membership except for $2.99. It don't even give me the option to gift a 99-cent one. So that's weird. I'm going to have to look into this, guys, cuz it's not letting me do anything. I'll look into it, guys, okay? Miss G, Elmer, the intern. Oh my gosh, Elmer. Hey girl, how you doing? I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you and the Poochies are well. James S is in the house. All things serious. Hey Eddie. I hope you're well, my man. Daniel. Hey Daniel. Elmer, I'm so glad you're here. That's so exciting. Stacy, click on the green box and see if it has options to turn on to receive gifts. Yeah, somehow working from home today so I can listen in and work at the same time. Okay, great. We've missed you, Elmer. Janine is in the house. We've missed you. Red Rooster, Red Rooster. You would know that someone's going to call me right now. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back. They must have hung up. I didn't catch it in time. Anyway, Indy Mom is in the house and she's just resting. You need to rest, girlfriend. Scottish Girl, get better soon. Oh, Elmer, thank you. $4.99 super chat, everybody. I've missed seeing everyone. We missed you, dear. Vintage Storm is in the house. Hello, my beautiful honeybees, and much love to all here. Hey, dear Stacy, Beagle Mom. Oh, goodness. Andy Mom, a super chat for $5. Thank you, love. We'll be listening, loves. I've got so much to talk about, and y'all are just hitting me out of the blue with all this love. Greg, how are you? Yes. Scottish Girl says gifted 1 Honeybees membership. Let's see. Who got it? All Things Serious was gifted a membership. Make sure you have your memberships turned on, everybody. And if you don't, we are fixing to learn how together. Let's see. I will go to my page and we will look. Uh-oh, that won't work. Shit. Hold on. Okay, got it. Now, Where is it? Mm, no. Live chat. Okay. Community moderation. No, I don't want that. Oh, you're not good, Greg? What's going on, man? James S. Yay, was gifted by Beagle Mom. Okay, guys, Kikalani is in the house. And Christine. Hey, Christine. I want to show everybody, yes, a member for 6 months with the Honeybee Stingers. Yay, Indie Mom. Whoop, whoop. That just goes to show how long Indie Mom's been in it from the beginning. Yes, girl. Thank you, my love. Thank you to all my supporters. But Indy's got my heart. Indy has my heart. Okay, how do we turn on gift membership, guys? How do we turn it on? Let me see something real quick here. Okay. Um Oh, okay, I got you. Hold on. Membership gifting. I don't see where that turns on. Okay. How do you unlock membership? Uh Hello, 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 everybody. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me read the new comments. Everybody's coming in. Welcome, welcome. Okay, click on join. Okay, click on the 3 dots up top. Click on join. Click on join. I don't see any 3 dots at the top, dear. I don't. Maybe. Um, Dang it. I know that it's in there somewhere. Oh, it is hot, girl. Here, settings, accept gift membership. Hold on. Settings. Okay, it's going to be which settings? Settings. Uh, hmm. Okay. I have no clue. I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. I do think it's in settings. I do believe you're right, Red Rooster. Um, and I know I've seen it before. What's up, Tom? How are you, Tom? I'm coming in on Honeybees channel today. We are not talking about Dre. We're talking about us as a family, and we're having a good time. We got 35 people in the house rocking it out, and we're trying to figure out. I pressed the join button, Kikalani. I think that was who you were telling me. And it didn't give me 3 buttons. It just wanted me to go ahead and pay. So I'm trying to figure out if some people, there's a setting that you have to turn on. I've heard it's for each channel, or maybe it's in your main settings for your channel in Google, not on YouTube. It would be in Google. You understand what I'm saying? Where you go up to your avatar, you click it, and you go into your Google account, and you know, mess with your computer stuff. There's a lot in there that you can do. So let me look for it. Let me write this down. Because I can't find out. I was told I could give 10 memberships, but I can't find that. And then how to turn on settings. I'm sure we could watch a video right now of it. Yeah, I keep thinking of Amber. Please keep Amber in your prayers, guys. I got a message at about 5 o'clock this morning that Amber has left. Brian Parkhill put out a message saying that she was very mean and rude, and she left. She was mad because they wouldn't give her any money to go out onto the streets, and she left. And hit the $sign at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Hit the $sign at the bottom. Yes, Red. Amber left for the streets this morning. I got the news early this morning from a really good source. Matter of fact, it was on Facebook, I believe. He shared it. I got good news. Live will change in October. Yay! Yay, Eddie. That is great. I'm so happy for you. Okay, let me see what Christine is saying here. Hit the $sign on the bottom. Hit unlock membership. Okay. 3 dots. Yes. Gift settings. Yes. Allow gifts. Yes. Okay. That's it. That's how to do it, guys. That's how to do it. Christine says hit the $sign on the bottom, hit unlock membership, and then there are 3 dots at the top, and there are. Hit them, and then it'll say memberships, and you'll gifted memberships, and you say yes. Switch it to yes. Thank you so much, Christine. Whoop whoop, Christine is in the house telling us how to run this YouTube shit. Someone always knows out there, Christine. Right? Is that what you were hoping for, Eddie? Yay, Red Rooster. She's been a member for 1 month. Love ya. I love you too, my love. Love you too, Red. I'm so happy for you, Eddie. I hope this means that this will give you a chance to be on longer. If you'd like to come up and talk, just me and you, No bullshit today, no drama. It's just me and you. This isn't buzzing about crime. This is Honeybees Homestead. If you would like that, I'll drop the link for you and we can just chat a little bit. If not, that's cool. Just tell us what's going on because I'm not sure what's happening, but I want to know. I'm nosy. And it's good news. I'm all about good news, Eddie. That's so awesome. That's right. So, guys, we got a lot going on the homestead. A lot is changing. And okay, turning on computer now. Good. Let me. Oh, thank you, Elmer. Yes, Elmer. I made it to over 500 subs on Buzzing About Crime. Yes, I did. I set up for monetization last night. As I got offline, I set it up. It took me 10 minutes. I was already in the system because of Honeybees Homestead. So now it's just going to take them a couple of weeks to get back to me through email. And we will be buzzing on about crime. So, Beagle Mom's been a member for 2 months. Whoop, whoop. Thank you. Shout out to all my members. Thank you so much for being so supportive. We better stop swearing. Yeah, buzzing about crime is at 575, guys. 575. Yes, it is. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see where it's come from. It was about a year ago. So I would say, all in all, it takes about a year to really get your channel going. Okay, Eddie. You like cuss words, Kikalani? I do too, but I know how to keep it clean. I know he will. I know he will, Scottish girl. Okay, let me drop this link for Eddie. And then I am going to, let me see what my phone is on. Wow, big congratulations, Honeybees. Exciting. Thank you, Marlene, sweetheart. Are you feeling any better? I hope so. I hope you're feeling better. I know it's growing so fast, Big Ol' Mom. I think I got out into the algorithm. Yep, monetized rules now. We'll see if I even get monetized, right, for my content over there. We'll see, guys. Let's pray. Okay, let me drop this link. Sorry, Eddie. I went to look at my phone and forgot to drop the link for you, bud. I'm trying to come up on my phone as you come up. Let me turn this down. Let's see. Here you are.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes, how you doing, honeybees?
I'm good. How are you? Let me come up on my phone real quick so I can go outside.
Okay.
And smoke a cigarette and share the beautiful day outside.
Get some sun.
Yeah, well, I don't go too much in the sun because I'm pale as all get out. I'm probably, Swedish or Scandinavian. Something. And, sorry, not trying to kill anybody's ear there.
I've done
Oh
that
my
before.
gosh.
I've done
Now I
that
got the
before.
dog barking. How you doing, Eddie? I'm so glad to see you.
So the good news is I'll have a new YouTube studio, but not where I live. I'm moving back home to Florida.
Oh my gosh, that's great, Eddie.
Yeah,
Where?
Central Florida. I was on the phone with my dad, and I'm like, dude, I cannot stand it up here. I do not like the North. This is not my home.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, well, um, I'm going to sign my house over to you.
Eddie.
So I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, come down in October. He's like, better yet, I'll pull the trailer and come up to New Hampshire and grab you and mom. I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
so it's a big change, but it's a
Hey,
change for the better.
yeah, and you know what? We adapt so well. And I'm so glad you're up here talking about this because we may be having to move from our location, and we've lived here 10 years and we have a small homestead.
Yeah,
Um, and so that it will be a huge change for us if we do move. And I don't think it's an if, I think it's a when. So it's just about location, and we are willing to relocate. Um, so yeah, I'm so proud of you. I'm just so happy that that turned out for you. That's amazing. What
yeah.
a huge blessing that is.
Well, on top of that, my dad is worried about his health.
Mhm.
So I want to get down there and spend as much time with him because he's concerned. He's got a problem with his liver and he's skipping a beat in his heart. So,
Yeah.
but
Well,
he's
it's
still
just time,
working.
Eddie,
Yeah.
that you go with him. I love your name because my dad's name was Willie Ed. And a lot of people called him Eddie.
Yeah.
And or Ed, just Ed. And and you remind me of my brother because my brother had your color hair, your color eyebrows, but he didn't have your deep voice. I love your deep voice.
He get the eyebrows you can't see sometimes.
Yeah, well, he had a unibrow.
Oh, I do too. I shave it.
Yeah, I shave mine too because I'm a woman.
Uh,
But you know what? Changes can be real good, like Scottish Girl says. And if you're from Florida, then
born and
yeah,
raised.
then you're like me. I'm just right over from you in Louisiana then.
Oh yeah.
So you need the heat and the sun on your face or to at least feel the heat.
I need the sweat.
No shit. You
Yeah.
need the sweat. I need the sweat too, and when it gets hot down here, man,
Oh yeah.
ooh, the humidity here is killer.
But see, the thing is the humidity is actually healthy for you
Mm-hmm.
compared to dry heat. Dry heat is not that good for you.
Yes, you're
So
right. And it's good for your skin too.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good for your skin because when I went further north and visited, and we stayed for a little bit, like a week to visit, and the water and everything's so dry.
Oh, it
And
is. It is.
I didn't breathe right for a week. Tennessee is the worst for me. Every time I go to Franklin, Tennessee, I get sick.
Isn't that what the wet central Tennessee?
Yes.
That's near like Nashville and stuff, right?
Yes. Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Yeah. I used to live in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah. So
So
I don't know anything about Knoxville, but when I went to Franklin, they've got what's on the side of the road that I'm so allergic to. They look like these big sunflowers, and everybody just loves them. And they put them out. They pick them and put them out, and I'm like, I'm dying from them. Um, oh my gosh, I can't even think of it
are they
now.
mums?
Not mums. No. They almost look like a stalk thing
Oh,
with the yellow flower on it.
you're talking about sunflowers?
No, not
No,
sunflowers. No.
no.
Oh shoot! It'll come. It'll come to me because I am highly allergic to them.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll come to me. I just don't know when, Eddie.
Miss G's like, I like to hear you sing a Barry White song.
Oh, that's funny. Hey,
Meg,
me,
Megan,
Meg. How are you, me,
I
my
did, I did,
friend?
I did. What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong the other day for karaoke.
Oh, cool, cool. Now it's getting hot down here. Now, where are you at now, Eddie?
The the state that says "Live Free or Die" state, New Hampshire.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not so much the motto.
right. I
It's the
don't know
only state in the
anything.
U.S. you don't have to wear a seatbelt.
Oh, really? Are
Yeah,
you
you know,
serious?
I'm serious as a heart attack. You ain't gonna wear a seatbelt.
Wow. What about helmets?
Nope. As long as you got glasses on, we live free or die. uh,
I guess so.
yeah. No helmet. You crash. Splatter.
Oh gosh.
No seatbelt. You crash. Splatter.
Right? I've seen some bad wrecks, man, and it ain't pretty.
No, it's
I'm
not.
well. I'm well, Megan. I'm well. I've got a channel that is booming. I've just monetized for my second channel. So I'm happy. Everything's going good. Kelly Green is in the house. Never seen you, Kelly, but I like Kelly Green. All right, Christine. Oh, wow.
So my mom will never wear a seatbelt. And I'll tell you a quick story.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the 70s, she got into a head-on collision. And
Mm.
the vehicle she was in, if she was wearing a seatbelt, she would not be alive today.
Wow.
Yeah, because the glove box ended up in the back seat.
Oh, wow.
And if my mom was wearing her seatbelt, the trajectory of the mailbox would have hit her in the head, and
Mm.
they both would have ended up in the back seat.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
Well,
my
oh,
mom is a
wow.
little timid of wearing a seatbelt.
Well, when you go to Florida, honey,
You
now
gotta
you
wear a
know.
seatbelt.
Gotta wear a seatbelt.
I'm tinting them windows too.
I know that's right.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see my seatbelt.
Magenta Ray is in the house.
uh,
Oh, that's funny.
but yeah, I'm from Florida, born and raised, and I moved up here, and I've moved back and forth. But
Mm-hmm.
I've been up here a little too long because usually I'll live in New Hampshire for like 4 or 5 years, then I'll go back to Florida for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, I've been up here 7 years, almost 8 years too long,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's time to go back home.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I'm
time
I'm
to.
I'm, I'm homesick.
You're itching.
Yeah.
It's right there. You can taste it.
Oh, Vintage Storm. I know Nashua very well. The worst roads in the state. Nashua.
Magenta Ray.
They
I
say it's
don't
the
know how
best.
to say. Go ahead,
Nashua.
Eddie. Yeah.
Nashua.
Nashville.
Nashua.
Nashua.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
You said it.
Well,
That's where
it's kind of.
Vintage Storm grew up every summer.
Oh, okay. Nashua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst roads in the state.
My vehicle flipped over upside down, ceiling crushed me, but my seatbelt saved me from shattered skull. Praise God. I mean, it's just, you never know. You don't know because my aunt, because of her seatbelt, she was trapped. Now, if she wouldn't have had her seatbelt on, she probably would have been killed. You know, but it's hard to say. It's sad, really. Just accidents are sad. Period. I hate it.
My thing with seatbelts is every vehicle should have a 5-point harness.
Mm, yeah.
You have a 5-point harness, you can get into any accident and you'll be fine. You'll be glued to the
And
seat.
with the helmet on.
Yes, with the helmet on. I had a '87 Monte Carlo with a roll cage,
Hmm.
and I
Oh,
had a
okay.
5-point harness. And
Yeah.
I had my harness on, and I went for a drive. I was angry when I was driving,
Hmm.
so my foot was a little heavy, and I
Yeah.
hit a water puddle and I hydroplaned. And when the tires connected back to the pavement, that's when I started flipping my car.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you don't want a hydroplane going 75
Mm-mm.
miles per hour.
No, my brother did that one time, and he hit a telephone pole, and it cut it in half. And the guy that he was with was almost killed, and he was terribly injured. They life flighted the guy out, and he survived. But my brother went to jail because he had been drinking.
I wasn't
And
drinking, but
my brother was an alcoholic, and so was my dad.
is he good now?
Well, both of them have passed on.
I'm sorry to hear that.
My brother had been clean maybe a year or so before he passed. And he passed young
Oh,
from a heart attack. And then I lost my dad a year ago in April. And he was 72.
are those roosters?
Yeah, I live on a homestead,
Yeah,
and I have free ranging roosters.
I
And
thought they
so
only
they,
yelled like that in the morning time to wake you up.
oh no, 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 they sing like that throughout the day, Eddie.
Oh man, I'd have a
There's no,
headache. My house would be soundproof.
oh, well, in the house, we've got the air going and fans, so I can't hear them. I
Uh,
can't
make
hear them.
Megan said
So
no, Eddie. It's the dog.
he's talking. This is my ear hustler right here. This is who I call my ear hustler. He likes to get behind me and crow while I'm on live.
Yeah.
I have a I have a laughing rooster too. They actually laugh when they crow.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
sound
word.
really funny. It's not like a crow like he's doing. It's a crow like. It sounds weird. Hey, Serenity K. Nice to see you in. That's true. I purposely flipped in a sports car. Wow, that rolled 7 times to the damage. With me going through the window, hit down on the car. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a horrible accident. I'm so glad you're alive.
Me
Goodness
too.
gracious.
Does anybody
Yep.
know why you've never seen a dead crow on the road?
No, I've never wondered.
Because the rest of the roosters, when they see a car coming, they start going caw caw caw.
Yep. I love a good joke. That was good. Caw, caw. Oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, Serenity. It was intentional. The accident was intentional. She,
Golly, what?
yeah, it was DV related.
Oh, I see. I see. Oh, I see. My gosh, girl, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that you are out of that situation, babe. I really do. I hope you're out and safe.
What about a truck comes, Eddie? Okay, Kenzie. All right.
Okay, Eddie, you know me by Kinsey. Okay. Yes, he is dead. Oh, okay. Got you. Well, he won't mess with you no more. Did that accident kill him? Did he die in that accident, Serenity? What a horrible, horrible thing to go through. You know, that's a lot of trauma and
Oh, there
to
is.
deal with. You know, I feel for people. We have so many people, Eddie,
No, he had a
in
scratch.
that scratch. Wow. So, if you don't mind me asking, um, okay, he passed from something else. Got you. Got you. Okay. Well, I'm just glad you're okay, sweetheart. I was going to say, Eddie, we've got a lot of people that are in a lot of pain and dealing with a lot of trauma.
I heard about what was her name? Amber.
Yes,
That's
she is
tough.
back out on the streets of Kensington.
That's tough.
And because she has spent, you know, 15 years of her life out there, she knows how it runs. It's not going to be, it'll be real easy for her to get drugs. Real easy.
Oh man,
People will be flocking to her like white on rice just to get an interview and pay her. So,
that sucks.
and even if it doesn't do that, then there's people out there, uh, I mean, she'll turn a trick.
That's
And I
sad,
mean,
man.
I'm just being honest. This is the way, that's what she's dealing with. She is sick. She's addicted, and she got really, really mean with them and told them, that she was leaving and they had to let her go. Yes, you are amongst good people here, Kenzie. Yeah, exactly. Red. Oh my goodness. Yeah, cars can be killing machines. Like my dad raised me to, when I was learning how to drive, he used to tell me, you've got 3 mirrors for a reason. Use
Yep.
them. And, you can look at all points of where you're at in your vehicle. If you lean forward a little bit, look at all your mirrors, lean back, lean forward. You don't have to turn your head, you know. I mean, watch out for everybody else. Be a defensive driver.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be an offensive driver too.
Exactly. You're right, Eddie.
You just gotta know when.
Yep, you got to know when.
I've
Amber
been in.
is back in Kensington, Miss G. I'm sorry to say that. We got
Where's
news this
Where's
morning.
Kensington?
Kensington is in Philadelphia,
Oh.
Pennsylvania. It is the widest open air drug market in the States, I believe. It's well known for fentanyl, xylazine, trank use, and now nalazine is hitting the market out there, which is a higher dosed opioid than fentanyl.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hopefully she survives.
I don't know. When she left rehab this last time, I mean, she just woke up from a 4-month coma. She was 87 pounds. She spent 4 months, 5 months in the hospital. She got out, went straight to Kensington, overdosed, and died, and they found her and rushed her back to the hospital. She got back in rehab again. She got so many people that have helped her over and over and over and over again.
One thing I've learned in this life, you can't help those that don't want to help themselves.
That's true. That's true. I was just having a conversation with somebody this morning, and
Yeah.
and that, yeah, that's very true. You can't. They
I'm
have
a
to do it
yep.
themselves.
I'm a
Kensington is just a dozen blocks. It's a small area.
I'm a recovered alcoholic, and people tried to help me when I was drinking, and I kept shutting them away. And in reality, I needed the help.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Sober 13 years.
Praise God.
Yeah.
Kensington Avenue. That's right. It's not a town. It's an avenue. It's a street. I'm sorry. I'm glad that Red clarified that, because a lot of people, I just assume people know. Um, she, I'm just going to say this. This woman is miserable. Amber's miserable.
She doesn't sound like she's happy with life.
No. Anybody in that situation is miserable. You can't be happy on drugs. You can't be happy without.
Yep.
There's no medium. There's no safe medium. She's never felt safe. So she doesn't have a reason to be clean. To her, being clean is to be normal. She doesn't know how normal is,
Nope.
you know.
Well, what is normal? That's the question.
Right. Well, I will say this. My son is a recovering addict. He's been clean for 5 months, and he just now received his Sublocade shot. And he told me, this is the first time I've ever felt normal.
But see, Mavid, he's like, I'm not sure I believe you can't help people who don't want it.
Well, I mean, listen, Mavid, my thing is this: always reach out to help.
Oh, I try to help people, but the thing
Right.
is they got to take the hand that's
They have
offering
to
it.
take the reins, though. There's only so much I can do for my 35-year-old son. I can't lead him by the nose to rehab. I can, and I've done it through drug court and everything else. When he was 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, on up. Now he's 35. I have to let him want it. I wanted it more than he did. And yes, sometimes death is their rock bottom. Yes, you're right. And that's sad. That's really sad. Yeah. Miss R's in the house. Hello. Big mother effer is in the house. We got to watch our words over here, Mr. Big. Mr. Big. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Red. They are out there. I know that Gina, before she passed, she ended up sharing some links with me of these scammers. And these people going on, these guys confronting these online scammers, you know? Come on, Thunder. Leave the boys alone. Let them come in. Yeah, who wants to live like that?
I have to run and grab something. I'll be right back. I'm not
Okay.
leaving. I'll just be right
Okay,
back.
got okay. Serenity, you're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Where are you from, Serenity? You've been forced to stop? How many? Multiple times? Well, I would say that, my son this time was forced to stop too. The last two times, actually, because he was homeless. And he didn't have any way to get anything else. He had just sucked everybody dry. And so he was forced, to go and get help. Yep, that's right, Megan. I mean, not everybody, you can't really sink everybody into one because every situation is different. That's why you have to, you know, n- just lead from your heart. You know what I'm saying? And do the best you can. Mm,
Yeah, I had to go get a
yeah.
cigar. It's cigar time for me.
All right.
Yeah,
This
I don't
all
smoke bud, but I smoke really big cigars.
it is, Mavid. But I'm always hopeful for everyone in addiction. I never give up hope. It's just this situation with Amber is just so heartbreaking. There's been so many people help, and she's been in Kensington for so long, and down in the streets in that location. It's very, it's a several block area um, that
Now,
they live down in.
now imagine if they would have taken her to another state.
Well, she didn't want to leave,
Oh,
and that's been offered before, but she didn't want to leave. Yeah, I'm really really excited to see how my son is in 3 months with the shot. Um, yeah, it's worldwide now. You see your new emoji after your wrench, everybody. I put new emojis after your wrenches. They're all bees. Right, Miss R. The difference between using an addiction is your life manageable or unmanageable? Yeah. Yes, welcome,
so
Mavid.
Mavid is one of my mods.
Oh, okay, Mavid. Well, welcome. I'm so glad to have you.
Yeah, he's good. We have intellectual conversations sometimes on my
Oh,
channel.
yeah. Well,
Oh
I
yeah.
love to have intellectual conversation.
Oh, we do. He goes back and forth.
Jason
Sometimes he
is
don't
in the
agree with.
house.
Sometimes he
Mm-hmm.
don't agree with what I'm saying, and
Yeah,
he'll question it, and we'll go back and forth.
yeah,
But he is an amazing person.
that's great. Well, it's nice to meet you, Mavid. Well, I hope so. That's I just want the best for my son. I want him to be free and happy. He's got children that he needs to reconnect with and bond with. He's got things that he needs to take care of. Whenever you're an addict, for as long as he's been an addict, everything falls by the wayside and you accumulate all kinds of crap. And that it's not going away. It's not going to go away. You know, he has to, he has to step up to the plate. And another thing, I've had to learn too along the way is not enabling him. I had him when I was 16 years old. I had my second child at 19. I've always been a stay at home mom, besides when I worked while they were in school and I went to college and, did different things. But when he started getting in trouble, I did we lived in a good neighborhood. we tried everything to keep him busy, everything, and it didn't work. It didn't work. I blamed myself for a long time, but it's not my fault. And he told me later on, in his 20s, Mom, you did everything right. You did nothing wrong. It was me. I chose this.
Some people make their bed and lie in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say. I made my bed and I lied in it for 15 years. And then when you sober up,
Mm-hmm.
everything is going to smack you in the face. Reality is going to smack you in the face, and you just got to be able to handle it. That's what happened to me. Everything smacked me in the face at once, and reality kicked in, and I had to deal with it. And I'm still dealing with it today.
Yeah, I was fixing to ask you, how long you've been clean? 13 years. And what I would like for people to realize is that we talk about getting sober, but we need to talk about what's after getting sober too.
So, sometimes when you're sober, okay, so with me, I spent the first 2 years of my life indoors. I didn't go to the gas station. I didn't go
Got
to the
you.
grocery store. I didn't go
Mm-hmm.
anywhere because everything was tempting. And then after 2 years, I became addicted to Mountain Dew. So when I went to the convenience
You
store,
going,
walked
Mom?
in,
Okay, hold on just a second, Eddie.
yeah,
Mom's just going to go to work, and I got to see her off.
all right.
She's been off for 3 months. She's going back to work, everybody. I'm going to miss her. Thunder will take care of me. Look at Thunder. He's like, what's happening? I know this routine looks familiar. I love you, Mom. Okay, be safe.
And with addiction, every story is different with everybody.
Yes. Yes, that's what I
So
was saying. You can't just put a one size fits all in
nope,
addiction.
nope.
It's not gonna work.
And everybody is okay. She fell off.
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here. I just had to come in off my phone. Sorry, babe.
I'm like, oh boy, she fell off. Hold on. What am I going to talk about now? This ain't it wouldn't be the first time it's happened to me.
Right.
I'd be a guest on somebody's panel and they fall asleep while I'm
Oh, well, I've had that happen before and I've kept it going. I've
yeah.
yeah, Quick Vic fell asleep on his 2 years ago, and that's how I started my Honeybees Homestead channel. I knew then that I could do lives, and I started doing lives, and here I am today. I've been agoraphobic for 4 years or longer. I've had which means I don't leave my house.
Is that changing slowly?
You know what? My husband just went out of town to work, and it's been over a week ago, Eddie. And you know what I had to do? I had to get out and take myself to the doctor 3 times this week,
That's amazing.
and I did it.
That's amazing. Proud of you.
And I feel so free right now.
That's awesome. Because
I feel like I can do anything.
once you conquer a fear, that gives you the strength to conquer other fears.
Right. Yes. You're right.
That is awesome.
Yeah. I've had a lot of loss in my life. Starting back 15 years ago, just back to back to back to back. I have no family left except an aunt in Texas and a sister that I haven't spoken to in 4 years. I choose that because there's too much drama. And there's other reasons. One of them, she didn't show up to my son's funeral.
Oh, man.
And that caused a lot of different issues there. So, Isabel.
So
Hey, honey.
do you look forward to going live?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's my
Um,
therapy.
for the past week, for
Mm-hmm.
me, week and a half, it's been a struggle to go live.
Oh, now I've went through that.
And it's not that I'm stagnant on what to talk about. It's
Mm-hmm.
because something happened while I was live streaming.
Okay.
So after that happened, I've like,
Did it depress you?
oh yeah,
Yeah, I've had that. And matter of fact, you were on my panel when it happened.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But it's okay now.
Yeah, so I'm not going to talk about it because I'm starting
Okay.
to get over it.
Yeah, yeah.
I might talk to you in the background,
Sure.
but um, yeah, it was a tough pill to swallow when I heard what
Mm.
happened during
Oh,
my live stream.
oh
It
wow.
didn't happen on panel. It didn't happen. It wasn't anything. Well, it
Mm-hmm.
was drastic, but it didn't happen while I can't say it didn't happen. It's something I get emotional talking about,
I got you.
and I completely shut down talking about it. So
Right,
I'll
right.
tell you later. I'll tell you
Okay,
later,
okay.
and then you can share the story with your chat because they're probably, what is he talking about? What he's got to say? You
Yeah.
started the subject. Finish it.
Well, and we have to remember too that we're human too, Eddie.
Yes.
We've got like take for instance, it's me and you on panel. We've got 34 people in the house. We're watching the chat and it's flowing by quickly and you have to try to keep up because this is who brings you your content. You
Yeah.
bring content, but they bring it too because they're chatting. They're interacting, and so you can't have it without all that. Hold on, my
Yeah.
grandson is texting me. And just to
Awesome.
be able to say that makes me want to cry.
What, your grandson texting you?
Yes. Yes,
That's awesome.
because
I'm giving you a big hug right now.
yes. He wanted me to share out his channel.
Is he a gamer?
Well, he's got a little YouTube channel and he makes like flip art and clip art and he does I can't tell you what it's called, but he makes these animations that move and it's amazing what he does. He's only 13.
Oh wow.
But for me to share his link means possibly trolls getting a hold of his link and I
Yeah.
just I can't risk it. I can't
Nope.
risk it, Eddie, and I got to protect him. And so I told him he wanted me to do it and I said, "Well, you need to ask your mom first." I really think that that's a good idea.
Yeah.
and so I just heard back from mommy, so that was good. I haven't spoke to her in a year. So, you
Wow.
know, um my life is changing really quickly because my husband was home for 4 years depressed from losing our child and our son was 26 when he passed away and he left behind a wife and a daughter and that daughter is now 6. I have not seen her in over a year.
Yeah, I heard.
And I
We talked about that
because
last
of
time.
yeah, and because of the addiction with my oldest son, he has 3 children and that's the grandson I'm talking to, his oldest child. And because of that it's been hard to see my other grandchildren. Um it's almost like if I'm paying for my son's mistakes. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that, but it could just be in my head. Maybe she's got something, against me. I don't know.
It ain't
I
you.
know. I saw you, Randy Jean. What it do, baby girl? Randy Jean is in the house and she is free from cancer. Yes, she
Awesome.
is.
Congratulations, Randy G.
Yes, healed in the name of Jesus. She said she had her first live last night and it was awesome. Girl, I got off of here and went right to sleep. My husband, goodness gracious, Lord God forbid. My son passed from cancer. He had cancer at 15. He did good for 10 years and then he relapsed. And it came back. It was a tumor in the bowel. And it wasn't, it just, by the time he got to me, it was so big. I could feel it through the skin of his stomach. And he was skinny, so it wasn't like, I mean, you could notice it. So that's how bad it was.
Wow.
Hugging you tight, girlfriend. Hugging you. I'm so proud of you. I'm happy. 10-year battle, B. I understand that fight 100. Yes, you do, girlfriend. Yes, you do, but you're free now. You're free. I know you feel like running and just jumping and shouting for joy, girlfriend.
So where you might be moving to?
I don't know. I don't know, Eddie. My husband is in New Orleans working.
Yeah.
My son that passed, his name was Paul. Um, he had a best friend named Drew. They've been best friends since the age of 15. And went through everything together. Well, when Paul was dying, Drew came and stayed here with us and he helped take care of Paul. And since
That's a
then,
true best friend right there.
yes, he bought a blow up mattress. He slept in the same room with Paul so he could be there to do everything for Paul. Yeah.
Man, that gets me emotional.
Yeah. And since then, he's been our son. I mean, he comes every Thanksgiving, every Christmas. And right now he got a huge job. He does the same business that my husband does. And he got a big job. And so my husband's going to be there for a while. And it might be that we move there. Who knows? It might be that we stay here and just move to a different location here. Who knows? God knows, and that's who I'm talking to.
Yep.
So,
Randy Jean, I subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, Randy Jean. What it do? Free falling. There you go, girl. There's Rebecca. I screamed at the top of my lungs from the balcony. I'm free. I'm cancer free. And all my people outside yelled and clapped. I cried so happy and dropped to my knees. I'm so happy for you, girl. That's something to be so good. That's just so good. I'm sorry.
No need to be sorry. That statement's got tears running down my face.
I just know how much she's been through, how much she struggled, and I've watched other people go through it. And when you hear that you're cancer free, when I first heard that my son was cancer free, because for everybody else in my life that was diagnosed with cancer died. And so, I haven't known anyone to really be healed, from cancer.
Yeah. That's how both my grandparents went.
Yeah, until my son, and then, and then I've seen all the, I know kids that, my son was at St. Jude with, that they're doing great. They've got families and everything. So I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. I told my husband this morning, I said, Randy Jean is free from cancer. And he said, what? I said, yes, Randy Jean is free from cancer. She went, and yes. So he was on the phone praising God with me. My husband knows all of my subscribers
That's
that come
awesome.
in. He's my best friend. We're blessed to have you. We're blessed to have you and to be able to go over and join you and watch you dance and sing and live it up, girl, just makes me happy. That's great, Mavid. That's great. Crystal Rack is in the house. Serenity says, walking darkness, respect to all and to anyone who needs a hug. There you go. Yeah, it is very emotional. I always like to just let the Spirit of God lead me. I know that sometimes someone may not quite understand what that means, but that still small voice in your tummy, in your gut feeling, telling you need to go live, and you might not even know what for, but you just need to do a live. And that's how today was. So I think that there's some people here that need to hear things and hear what we share, Eddie. For
Yep.
sure.
So my question for you is,
Yeah.
what made you start your channel?
Well,
Is that because you were on other people's panel and you enjoyed it?
no, actually, well, yes, I'll take that back. When I was on Vic's panel was the first panel I ever. No, I take that back. I went on the Drones Are Eagles panel. But when I went on the Vic's panel, it was a totally different experience for me, and I was able to be on there and talk freely about some things. And I've always been a good speaker. I mean, I used to go on the prison system and preach. For many years, I did prison ministry, and I used to teach Sunday school and I went and did different speaking engagements. So I knew that I had that in me. I didn't know what it entailed, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Until God just gave it to me. I started with the roosters and the homestead. And then I started doing lives, and I started doing morning lives, coffee and chat with honeybees. And I would just talk about everyday things, grief, addiction, whatever would come up. And I just started there. And that's how I just really grew. And then drones, I had my issue with drones, and I kept it in my back pocket because he hurt me so bad and slandered my name and has continued to slander my name. And I never had a way to defend myself. And I saw all these people being hurt by this man, and I just couldn't take it no more. So I woke up. I was asleep one morning. I woke up and I felt the Spirit of God say, I want you to start a new channel, and it's called Buzzing About Crime. And I came in here, I texted Indy Mom, and I said, girl, I'm fixing to start a new channel. She said, what are you talking about? I said, I'm fixing to start a new channel going after drones. She says, you're kidding me. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Because sometimes, Eddie, you just have to take a stand for yourself and for people. And now I have 72 people a night in my chat because there
Yeah.
are so many people that have been hurt by him. And all we are trying to do is to get the word out that he is an e-grifter and an e-beggar, and he wants to do nothing but get your money.
When
When
my
he's supposed to
channel.
be helping the homeless.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah, in Kensington, the drug addicts. So that's what I'm saying. if you don't know the whole story, then it looks like I'm being a real bitch and it's this real drama. But this is really light drama for me. I don't really get into, I don't dox nobody. I'm not coming after no children, family. I'm not, nothing like that. That's against my moral compass. I can't do that.
Yep.
Even though this is YouTube, but it's real life to me. I don't know what anybody else feels or what everybody else thinks, but it's real life for me.
When you're on YouTube, it is part of your life.
Yeah,
So, like with my channel, I take it serious when I talk about mental health.
of course.
I also have a line of people that I've met on my channel that I talk to frequently,
Mm-hmm.
that are going through things.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Mm-hmm.
So I'm what they call an empath.
Me too. Me too.
So I take a lot of weight on my shoulders, and then they
Me
ask me,
too.
how do I release that weight? I said I
Mm-hmm.
go to
Mm-hmm.
therapy every 2 weeks.
I do too. I do too. I do too. Me and you both, Eddie. I'm a Thursday at 2 o'clock gal.
I'm a Monday at 3 o'clock.
It is needed. It's needed for me. It's
Yeah,
needed.
my therapist is trying to figure out a way to get me to not have therapy. I'm like, you're screwed because I'm here until you retire
Yeah, I mean,
or until I move.
she's like, "What are you doing to help yourself?" And she knows I have my YouTube channels, and she knows all about my YouTube, and she knows that that's what brought me out of my depression. It's what got me out of the bed, and now look at me.
Same here. That's what got me out of bed.
Yeah.
And talking, what was funny, right, is I hadn't heard from this was like 2 weeks ago. I hadn't heard from my brother for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not normal. Usually we go a week without talking,
Yeah.
but not a month. So I was worried about him. So I had people in my channel in the background looking for him.
Uh-huh.
They're all over the internet trying to get his phone number, trying to locate him. I got a person
Uh-huh.
in the UK trying to locate him and everything. And then all of
Wow.
a sudden, I get a message from him out of the blue,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, okay,
Huh.
he must have sensed that I was looking for him.
Uh-huh. See how that works?
Yeah.
Is it disrespect to ask for Eddie's text number? I got a new device. Oh, I don't, honey, I don't know, girlfriend. I'm
Hey,
sure
hold
it
on.
wouldn't be a problem with Eddie.
Give me just a second.
Yeah.
I have a Google
Don't
Voice
you have
number.
a text number?
Yeah, I have a Google Voice number.
Okay, I got you.
I have a Google Voice number that I don't care about giving out. I'll give it to you, and you can
Okay.
share it. Right? I'm putting it in
Yeah,
back chat because I don't give out my personal number
yeah.
unless it's something serious.
Yeah.
I have two phones. I have one phone for all things serious. I have one phone for my personal life, and then I have Google Voice. So
Yeah. That's
what I
probably what I'm going to end up doing later on. What is Eddie's channel? Who's in here that can drop a link? Hold on just a second. I will. Hold on. Let me come up on my phone.
what's going on, Spike? How you doing?
LA Spike is in the house. Let's see. Let me find you, Eddie, and go get your link.
Indy Mom already dropped it.
Thank you, dear. I didn't know you were in here, love. Los Angeles Spike is in the house. Okay, let me write it down real quick.
So you know Angel.
Yeah.
Angel's a good friend of mine too.
Okay. Yeah, I know Angel.
Yeah.
Yep.
How I met Angel. So I met. I don't remember how I met you. I'm trying to remember.
Through Mr. P.
Yes.
Yep, through
I,
Mr. P.
I met a lot of people through Mr.
Well,
P.
when I heard your voice, I connected with you on Mr. P's, and I said I got to know who this guy is. And then you said you had a channel,
Yeah.
and 'cause I thought you were a older big black man. That's what I thought because your voice, and you knew all about this music that he was talking about, and I
Yeah.
was like, who is this guy?
I used to own a record label. I used to be a manager of several artists. I
Oh
also
wow!
used to be a hype man too. So I've opened up for some pretty well-known rappers back in the day.
Heck yeah, man!
You've
We
heard of
used to.
Mobb Deep?
Oh yes, I've heard of Mob Deep. Mm-hmm.
I opened up for Mobb Deep. I opened up for Black
Wow.
Rob. I opened up for Tech Nine. I opened up for who else did I open up for? J.R. Ryder from Dipset. Um, yeah, I've opened up for a list of artists.
Yeah.
Did I get to hang out with them? No, because we were kind of like the opening act. We weren't
Yeah,
like,
so you were the
yeah, but we were better than most of the acts after us.
We've talked before, Megan. We've talked before. It's just that today it's more of a deeper conversation. And it's about time.
Yeah, Megan is one of my co-hosts on my channel.
I
Like,
love Megan.
if she happens to pop in and she sees me
Hmm.
like struggling with something, she'll come up on panel because she has that permission. She'll just slide right in. What's going on?
Joanna is in the house. Joanna, I always love. Let me just say this about my supporters, real quick. I always have the greatest comments. I mean, it takes a lot to run a channel.
Oh, it
And
does.
when it comes to my subscribers, they do their job and commenting, liking, share. I don't have to ask for none of this. I mean, organically, my channels have grown, and it has been so wonderful to see it happen like that. You know what I'm saying, Eddie? Instead of out there, you work hard for what we work hard for what we do. It's not easy talking about addiction, mental illness, grief, things that hurt.
I
You
did
know?
one video, grief and loss,
Mhm.
and it was hard for me to do that video, but I did it.
Yeah. Mhm.
And I've got a few comments
Yeah.
underneath saying how the video helped them. And I'm like, if I just help at least one person,
That's all that matters. Just one.
yeah.
Just one. The
But I
music
don't know
business
how you
is
handle
health.
like these channels that have thousands subscribers, like thousands and thousands, and they'll be
Mm.
live streaming, right?
Oh yeah.
And it's like, how do you connect with your subscribers when you can't even acknowledge everything they say in chat because it's going by so fast?
Exactly. And
That's what,
that would be tough for me because
yes.
I like to pay attention. Mommy Works is catching us live on a commute home. Hey, Mommy Works. I'm trying to keep up, everybody. Or you, Honda. Mommy is in the house. Hey, Honda. Oh, we love Oscar. Greetings, John. How are you? John Blanchard's in the house. Joanna says my beagle is 8 years old. That's right, Miss G. Tell Honda Mommy that Randy Jean is cancer free. Yes, the lovely comments on both Honeybees channels really helped the algorithm. Great job, everyone. Yes, I just set up for monetization for buzzing about crime last night. It went crazy. It went from 394 to 574. Just, I mean, I hit it out. I hit a spurt or something. Eddie, I hit a spurt
Yeah.
and it just went crazy. So I monetized. I just have to wait to hear from them now.
I would tell you this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been true crime is where I started.
Yeah.
True crime is where I started. I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a channel. I
Right.
was a
Right.
panel guest for a long time.
Okay. Okay.
I started during the Kylie Rodney case.
Okay. I don't really remember that case because I kind of like true crime too. But this channel is really not about true crime. I mean, I like true crime and I've put a few things true crime on that channel, but it is mainly for drones or eagles.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I just, I'm just being honest. That's, I'm wanting to hurt his pockets because see, this is the thing. He gets donations and he leads people to believe he's using that on the homeless when he uses it all for himself. Um, he gets medical supplies sent to him through Amazon so he can hand them out. He's the middleman. He doesn't purchase anything. And so, it's just crazy. But anyway, we won't talk about all that here. I'm just saying that is not a true crime channel.
Oh.
But I have been, tell me some that you used to go to because I do frequent some. Purple Phoenix Purple. Is that her name? Purple Phoenix?
I'm not going to say the channel out loud because
Okay. Put it in the back.
I will put it in the back.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like forceful. Bullying, like, put it in the back. Yeah, I do watch that one, Honda Mommy, 10 to Life, Anna Elise. I like her. Oh, I know it did. No, he's a very happy dog. He's a very happy dog. Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, she's got about 16,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that one. Well, okay. So you used to go on her panel. Beagle Mom gifted a membership. Yay, Serenity got it. Oh my gosh, Serenity. Scottish Girl gifted a membership. Who got that one? Oh, let me see. I can't see it until I could tell Serenity got it. Because she's got, let's see, Mavid. Mavid got, yay. Oh my gosh, yay. I'm clapping. Yay. That's so sweet. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And you know what? Since Mom's going back to work, I'm fixing to start making some cooking videos. I got a new gimbal and it is really, really nice, Eddie.
Yeah.
And I'm going to set it up and I'm going to cook. I love to cook. I love to make Mexican food, homemade, just different foods. You know what I'm saying? I'm a country girl. And so, yeah, Atlanta Girl's in the house. She says she's driving and listening. Whoop, whoop. So now that Mom's gone, you know how I can't film with someone in the house talking, looking at me. You know, to do it with my husband there is different. But to do it with Mom in there is a little, it's anyway, I'm just more me if no one's around. Just let me shoot the video the way I want to shoot the video. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Miss R. You can cook along with me. Yes. And we'll do some things.
Now, is Atlanta Girl really from A-Town?
She is in Georgia.
Because it says Atlanta Girl, so I was like, A-Town, get down.
I love it. Get down, get down. Oh, Miss R, I can teach you how to make gravy. I am so good at making gravy.
Do you do it with a roux? Do you make it with a roux?
Yes, yes, I do.
So you use if you use a cup of butter, you use a cup of flour,
Yes,
and then you cook it until
or a cup of oil to a cup of flour.
that too, and then you boil it, and you want to don't boil it too much because you burn it.
Right, you brown it, you brown it, you brown it.
Yes,
Then you put your cold water in it,
or
or
broth.
milk, or broth. Yes,
Yep,
I prefer broth.
yep.
Some people add a little bit of milk to it to
Some people do. Yes,
thin it out.
yep.
Um, but yeah, I know how to make a white gravy, a red gravy.
I don't know how to do the red gravy, but I know how to make the
Oh,
white brown gravy.
yeah, yeah, white gravy, brown gravy. I love a good sausage and white gravy.
Yeah.
Tonight, I'm making a sausage sauce piquant. It is a classic New Orleans Southern dish. Piquant is spelled Piquant. I should go live and video and just do a live from there, huh?
How do you do a red gravy? What's a red gravy? Is that with red
Um,
wine?
no,
No.
pretty much it's the same thing except you're going to use tomato sauce, like whole tomatoes or diced tomatoes.
Okay.
Tomato gravy. It's a tomato gravy. Mm-hmm. Like tonight, it'll be sausage, onion, bell pepper, and then I'll make a roux. And then it's going to be tomatoes added to that, and then you just simmer it, and then you put it over rice.
Miss G says my gravy comes with free lumps.
My gravy never has lumps in it, baby. Oh, I want to learn how to make a red eye gravy, Red Rooster, because I love red eye gravy. Yes, and it uses coffee. I'm going to pull it up and we'll learn it together. How about that? Oh, I know, honey. You know, you didn't waste any grease at my house. That's right. We're making gravy, baby. We're making gravy. I love beef tips and gravy, sausage, anything. I've got a recipe that I got from my papaw. Um, it's you take. Have you ever heard of ranch style beans in a
No,
in a can?
no,
You've never heard of ranch style beans?
no.
A
But I know
lot
how
of
to make.
people.
I know how to make homemade collard greens.
I do too, baby.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, boy, that's my talking right there now.
Yep.
Yes, baby, collard greens and some pork chops.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love me some
Now,
fried
now,
chicken.
do you like yellow potatoes for mashed potatoes or red potatoes?
I really, really like yellow, but I love red potatoes.
I
I
love.
really like red potatoes.
Now, when you make red potatoes, do you peel the skin?
No,
No, me neither.
no, gotta keep
Hell
the
no.
skin.
Yeah, buddy.
And I love sweet potatoes. Do you like
Sweet
sweet
potato pie,
potatoes?
sweet potato casserole.
Oh, let me tell you, I have a recipe for sweet potato melts. And I'll do that recipe. Let me write that down. Sweet potato melts.
Look at this. We started talking about food.
Yeah, no, and now I'm ready to start making some videos, baby. I'm like fixing to start putting out member content.
It's Scottish girls over here. Whisk, whisk,
Whisk,
whisk,
whisk, whisk.
whisk. You just need a whisk like hell.
Oh gosh, that's good. That's good. Crystal, tell you won't be able to have children, but I gave birth to two beautiful children 10 years apart. Thank you, Jesus. That's beautiful, Crystal. You know what? I believe in praying and like laying on hands, and I've actually laid hands on two women that were told they couldn't have children. They gave birth, and now they're like 14 years old now. Yeah. So I believe in, I know that miracles happen. Eventually the lumps go. That's right.
New
I
series, Cooking with
love
Honeybees, coming to a station near you.
my third channel, Eddie.
I'm going to go into my recording software program
Uh-huh.
and let me know before you do it, and I'll be like, and before every video drops, the entrance into it will be new series, Cooking with Honeybees, coming to a channel near you.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Have you ever made intros for people? Seriously?
No, I try to get a couple of DJs to use my voice,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because I used to be a bouncer at a nightclub, and we'd have like DJ Finesse or DJ Turtle or DJ
Mhm.
One Night Stand, and as they come into the club, I'll be like DJ Finesse or DJ Turtle, and they're like, "Dude, I need that sound. I need that sound." I'm like, "Yo, that sound is not free. That sound costs money. So how much you willing to pay for me to record it and
Uh-huh.
send it to you?"
Yeah. Okay, let me give you the recipe. So, you take your sweet potatoes. Let me put me on camera so I can give you a measurement with my fingertips. Okay? About a half inch thick. You want them thick. You don't want them real thin. You don't want them too thick, but just in the middle. And then you melt a stick of butter, okay, in the oven on 350. And then you're going to take those sweet potato melts and you're going to take that butter out and you're going to put them all on your pan and you're going to flip them and toss them in that butter and then lay them out in individual, just a single layer. And you're going to let them cook. I think it's about an hour. I'm thinking 45 minutes to an hour. Just watch them. Text me, Red. And I'll make sure. Yes, a whole stick.
You know what? Do you are you still active in Discord, Honeybees?
You know what? I really just do not understand it. That's why I give out my number. I
Well,
will let me
you got
write
my
my number in the private. I've got your number right here, but let me write you my number.
because I want that recipe. You're over here making me drool.
Yeah, just that is my personal number, Eddie. Just holler at me and I will send you that recipe because I'll have to go look it up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put here text to Red and Eddie. But that's the essential. That is the essential thing is that you're gonna, about 350 degrees for your oven temp. You're gonna melt your butter on your deep dish pan. Take your sweet potatoes, cut them, and when I tell you they come out so yummy, in the middle of that process, make sure you flip them. Okay, you want to flip them that way they get browned and golden on both sides. You don't have to add anything to them. They're like a yummy sweet potato sugar melt. And that's why they call them sweet potato melts. They're just like a sugar melt. Oh God, they're so good. So good.
You like steak?
I love steak, actually.
So I got a marinade, right?
Yeah, yeah. Marinade.
I
Yep, I'm
have I
interested.
have I have a I have a marinade that I make from scratch,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
right? And when I don't I so I'll tell you what it consists of. My marinade. And you're like, "What the hell?" Right?
Right.
So it's mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce, and vinegar with Worcestershire sauce. and
Okay.
then I mix it all together, and then I soak the steak in it for 24 hours,
Uh-huh.
and then I throw it on the grill, and then I take that sauce and I brush it onto the steak while it's cooking. I had a dude eat into the steak, and he was like, "Oh my god!"
Well, that sounds delicious.
Oh, it is, but it takes time sitting there waiting for that steak to marinate.
Now, let me tell you what my husband did. Okay, my mother-in-law has been off work due to a hip problem called muscle atrophy.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
So the doctor put her on a bacon butter beef. Let's see, beef bacon butter egg recipe. Okay, so my husband ended up seeing this video. It was a short of a guy like watching a video showing his face, and it was a guy boiling a steak in butter.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so my husband took we keep butter here on the homestead. So he took our steaks and he boiled them and then he seared them on a cast iron skillet real
Yeah.
quick. Oh my god.
That's what you call a mouthgasm.
That was so good. I can't even help but cuss. I can't help it.
over, he- over here having mouthgasms, you know.
Right? Oh gosh. Hey, women, I made sure my husband put an extra air conditioner in the house so I could be cool this summer in the kitchen. I told him I'm not getting in that hot ass kitchen if it's hot. We get an air. I'll buy the air conditioner. Okay. Okay. Let me come up again on my. I'm gonna drop down for just a second. I'll be right up, Eddie.
All right. Yeah, old houses with no ductwork and no AC, I couldn't handle that. I could not handle no air conditioning. Uh-uh. If
Yeah, I'm
I'm
back.
inside the house, if I go outside for the heat for a reason. When I come in the house, I want that house to be nice and cool.
Yeah, yes, me too.
All right. Since you came up on camera, I'll come up on camera.
Okay. Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I am good.
I don't
Coming
even know
into
why I
the
just said that.
kitchen. I'm just to go get my recipes so I can look for this recipe and give it to y'all, okay? So I'm just going to walk through my house. I have a pantry. I have a third bedroom that's a pantry. And this is where I we don't hoard stuff, but we do, oh, shit. Sorry. This is my pantry.
Oh, you should see my kitchen. It almost looks. Oh no, yours is more organized. Look at that. Look at the OCD she's got there. Look how organized that is. My
Yeah.
shelves. My shelves. Oh my word.
Yeah, I have these, and this is my little shelf. I've got my bees up here that people have gotten me. My little
Oh
honeybees. See them?
yeah,
I've
that's
got
cool.
the ones from Red are right back there. I've got a mess here on the table, so not all organized, Eddie. Not all organized. Let's see what we can find. Eddie and Honeybees live. Yeah, we live. Okay, let's see.
I
Now
was
I can
wearing
go smoke a cigarette.
I was wearing a hat the other day, and I had my headphones on,
Yeah.
and some girl in chat kept saying, "That looks like an antique football helmet." I'm like,
Really?
I'm like, girl, these are headphones. These are headphones.
Okay, here's sausage sauce piquant. That's the recipe for that. I'm gonna make that tonight. Uh, okay. Okay, let's go smoke.
Doodoo Brown is in town.
I don't think I have any more cigarettes in there, so I've got to go. Doo Brown, hey Doo. I know it's weird, but Doo, how you doing?
The
Doo
name.
Doo.
And he probably named himself that on purpose.
Doo Brown, you remember that song?
Yes, yes.
Doo Brown. Nobody knew what I was talking about, but I looked it up. I was like, oh shit, I don't need to be sharing that out. Right, Eddie?
Yeah, yeah.
That was some crazy rap shit back in that day. Oh my gosh.
You get I got a good friend of mine, NorCal Jim. He's a good
Mm-hmm.
dude. And me and him, if I got him up on panel with me, we started talking about hip hop, like R&B,
Uh-huh.
rap music, just talking about all that.
Oh yeah.
We could do like a 12 to 14 hour stream. Just
Oh yeah. See, my husband, we have a lot of old stuff, Spice One. I was a big fan of Spice One. Um, he liked more of the East Coast music.
yeah, he
Um,
was more of like the Ghetto Boys. And,
yes, yeah,
well, because that's where hip hop actually derived from, was New York.
yeah, yeah. What was that other? What was the name? The guy with all the golds. Not
You
Coolio,
talking
but
about you Slick Rick?
not Slick Rick.
Not Slick Rick.
No, short black dude.
Did he have the huge clock on his chest?
No, that I know him.
That's Flavor
This one,
Flav.
that's Flavor Flav.
All the gold around his neck. The only other
No,
person.
in his mouth,
Oh, in his mouth. All the gold in his mouth.
and it was not Coolio, but Cool something. And what did he sing? Larry was just showing it to me last week. He was like, "Babe, do you remember this?" And I was like, "Yes."
It ain't
Oh
Cool
man,
Modi. It ain't Cool
not
Modi.
Cool Modi. He was a rapper for a he was a gangster rapper for he was in a group.
He was in
Uh
a group.
yeah,
Okay, group. Hold on.
and it was East Coast.
Okay, group. I'm trying to picture all the groups on the East
He
Coast.
had golds throughout his mouth.
Yeah.
Braids in it and braid like sticking out braids. You know what I'm talking
Oh, you come on,
about?
Dirty Bastard.
Old dirty bastard, that's right.
ODB.
Yeah, ODB. Sorry, I was calling him Coolio, but no, old dirty bastard. He
Yes.
called me in there. He said, "Babe, you remember this shit right here?" I said, "Holy shit, that shows our age."
Oh, yeah. When you said braids going everywhere, I'm like, yep, cool.
Old dirty
Old Dirty Bastard.
bastard. That was it. I was supposed to say
Wu Tang. Wu Tang.
Wu Tang. That's it. Wu Tang Clan. He was huge Wu Tang Clan. Yeah. Yeah. My husband, we go way back. And when we met, we were in our 20s and we were, into all the rap stuff. Like Spice One was my shit. I can still sing. Not all of it, but I can still rap.
My
And my
favorite rapper. Um, solo rapper is DMX.
Mm-hmm.
Now, rap group,
I love DMX.
it's first of the month. Wake up, wake up. It's first of the month. Get up, get up. Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh my God, I haven't heard them in years. You know that? I
And
have not heard that in
they're
years.
they're still around. They're just not very active as a complete group. You know, they still do things together. Like three of them still get together and do things, but they're not active as a complete group.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
great because I used to listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony all the time.
yeah.
But DMX, man, he was one of my faves. I just love his scratchy voice, and he was just so real in his shit.
Slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up.
Get
I'm
up.
slipping, I'm
Hmm.
falling, I can't get up. Yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I got to get up, get back on the
You
street.
know who one of the first rap groups I ever really listened to? The Beastie Boys.
All right, spit some bars. Spit some bars, honeybees.
I can't even remember. I can't even remember some of them.
Fight
But I
for
just
your
know that
right
I loved
to
them.
party.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
All right, spit some spice one there, honeybees. Come on.
Oh gosh. Oh
She's like,
my
you put
gosh.
me on
Here
the
we
spot.
go.
You put me on the spot.
Let's see. Let me see. What can I come up with? Uh but bang, bo. And then it goes off, and I would have to. I'm one of those where I can't spit it. I have to be singing it with it, and
Okay.
I'm real bad at knowing groups. And until you say their name, then I'll know them. I'm really weird like that with music, and I love music.
I do karaoke,
Yeah, yeah, I love to
and
sing.
I have a friend of mine that has a channel. They do
Hmm.
karaoke on Fridays and Saturday nights. And
Oh,
the first time I went up on panel, I did Coolio "Gangsta's Paradise."
oh my God, I love that song.
I know that song word for as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I took a look at my life and realized there's not much left because I've
Yep.
been blasting the left. So, okay, I'm gonna stop. Keep going.
Because I've been fighting for so long.
Yeah, but that's funny when I
That
got
even
in
my brother thinks that my mind is
mind is
gone.
gone. You never crossed a man who didn't deserve it.
Don't start now. We finna sing this whole song. We'll get a copyright strike.
No, actually, you don't have the instruments behind it, so
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
they'd be like, "All right, we gotta strike them because they know the song too good." They put the rhythm behind it and everything.
Thank you, Serenity, for being here. I don't know if that's a peace out sign, but you have been such a welcome voice. Thank you, Crystal Rack. I used to sing in church. We used to have a rock band church group, okay? And my pastor played the guitar. My son, who lives in New Orleans, that helped with my son passing, his name is Slap and Tickle. His
Slap and
attitude,
tickle. Slap
yes.
and tickle.
And he played the drums, and my best friend Kim, the pastor's wife, played the piano, and I would sing lead. And I would sing Kim Walker songs. I don't know if you know any like praise and worship, but if you look up Kim Walker, I used to sing a lot of her songs. And she sings really out there. Like she's not a quiet little, amazing grace singer. She really sings her heart out and puts it into it. Beagle Mom gifted another membership. Who got it? because I can't see, guys. So type in the chat who got it.
Give me a
Miss R
second.
says, and you hip hop and you don't stop. Because the man from Mars stopped eating cars and eating bars, and now he only eats guitars. Get up. Miss R's got it in her. Oh, Crystal Rack got it. Yay, Crystal Rack. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. You guys rock. Look, I've got nothing but members in here almost.
Have a
Well,
good day,
now,
Kennedy.
yeah.
Have a good day, Serenity.
Yeah, have a great day, girl. I'm so glad. And please come back. Please come back. And I have a second channel that's a little bit more crazier than this one. Not as, it's not crazy though. She's got Betty Davis eyes. I heard that yesterday. And she'll tease you.
My when I was younger, before I hit manhood, I used to be in choir.
Yes, I bet you did.
I had a really good voice,
Mm-hmm.
and I had stage fright,
Oh God, me too, Eddie.
and I'd be singing, and I'd have a lead part, and like I wouldn't step forward in stage, but I would stand in the center of the group.
Yeah.
Well, one day I'm singing, and it comes to my part, and I close my eyes and I start singing, and then all of a sudden I open my eyes and I'm the only one standing there.
Where had everyone went?
They parted like the Red Sea.
What?
They were still on stage. They just wanted to give me the shine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got you. And you're oh my gosh, what did you do?
I froze.
I bet
I
you
did my part. I finished it. I
Good.
finished it with my eyes closed. I never opened my eyes until my part was done.
Yeah.
And then I open my eyes and I look around and I got beads of sweat coming down my forehead. I had tears coming
Oh
out my eyes
gosh.
because I was so scared.
I can
And
remember
everybody's,
a part
yeah.
singing it, and Eddie, I sounded like this singing in the microphone. Oh God, it was so embarrassing. But you know, I made up for it later. What's up, Trumps? Trumps is in the house. Hey, beautiful.
Miss G
Yes,
said I had a
music is in us before we are born. You are so right, Miss R.
Miss G. I'm back. I had to run and drop a drone.
Oh Lord, have mercy. She's my comedian now. Let me tell you, Miss G is my comedian. Yes, she is. Rebecca's in the house. Serenity is still here. Oh, we thought you were giving a peace out sign, girl, but we're glad you're still here. Yeah. I don't even have my Cash App running, girl, so thank you for dropping that. I didn't even think about it. I just got on here so quick and didn't even text. I texted Indy and I thought I was texting the mods and I wasn't. So I didn't let Rebecca know or anything. I feel bad. But I have a live tonight too. So I have a live at 8. And but I needed to come on here and just meet up with everybody and chat and spend some time on here on Honeybees. So
I need you to come over to my channel one time and be a guest.
yeah, I would love that. You go on at 7 and I go on at 8. So I could come over and spend like 30 minutes with you.
What coast are you in?
I'm Central.
So when you go on at 7 your time, it's 8 p.m. my time.
Yeah, right now it's 3:34.
It's 4:34 my time.
Okay, so if I go on at 8,
Yeah, I do. I do have Miss G. I do have a 2:30 in the morning. So 1:30 your time. I sometimes go live where
mm-hmm,
I don't talk mental health at all.
right,
It's just hang out like you're doing now, and
mm-hmm,
I do like different things. Talk about music. I'll
mm-hmm.
even pull up a song and do karaoke.
Cool.
I'll even
Yeah, there's times when I've been awake with you. I haven't commented because I'm seriously so sleepy.
she puts on and she's like, I'll just listen to his voice and
Yeah,
fall
I just listen to your voice.
asleep.
That's it.
uh,
It's wonderful though having channels. This is a great outlet. And you're able to reach more people. Instead of having to, let's say, what you used to have to do is go set up and try to get people to assemble together. Now we can assemble on YouTube and we can have a platform and a voice to help people.
yes.
You know,
Have you
so
ever heard of the Krama community?
the who?
Krama.
No, what is that?
It's like drama, but it
Mm-mm.
derives from true crime, so they call it Krama.
Okay, well, maybe I do know what that is, and maybe that's what I've witnessed and stayed out of.
Probably yes.
Yeah.
When you decide to end your stream, I'll name a few channels in the background after you're
Yeah.
live
Okay. Yeah.
because I got called a minion.
A minute?
Yeah, I got called a minion. I'm like, oh, I'm a minion. Okay,
Wow.
I'm a rather
Well, you know
large
what?
minion.
I'm a demon. I'm satanic and I'm a demon, and all of my workers are demons too.
Oh my god!
And
And I'm a minion.
I'm not a true Christian because I have a hate channel. Honey, they haven't seen a hate channel. Not considering my stuff because I've seen hate channels.
If I'm out up on your panel and you're saying things and I agree with what you're saying, that's me. I'm a minion because I agree with everything. I'm like, no, I'm just
You
agreeing with
know,
what they're saying at that moment.
yes.
Okay, I have my own
Hmm.
opinions,
Yeah.
and some people don't like my opinions sometimes, so I keep my mouth shut.
Well, sometimes you don't need to share your opinion. This is my favorite response. Not everything deserves a response. I get to choose what I respond to and what I don't. So don't
Yep,
take my kindness as a weakness.
correct.
Don't beat around the bush, but don't take, I like to be on point too, but I also have empathy to where other people have their own ideas and opinions, and that's okay.
Yes, yes.
We don't all have to agree on everything to be friends.
And sometimes we can agree to disagree.
Exactly. I mean, if you've been married for 30 years like I have, you learn that real quick.
Just agree to disagree, honey.
That's it.
Honey boo boo, I don't want to fight you.
No, you don't
No
want to fight
arguments here because you'll
honeybees.
kick my ass.
Scottish girl is in Scotland. She says, I can't believe it's Friday tomorrow. I've no idea where this week has went. Rebecca says, I'm a bitch, though y'all are the demons. I know you got called the bitch and we got called the demons. Yeah, he didn't go live today. He did post up that he's cooking lasagna, though. Yeah. I hope he got uh his
Miss
drone
G.
play pretty. Oh yeah, yeah. I need some Depends so I can not take potty breaks.
On sale, aisle 15, Walmart.
Oh, girl, I'm going to kick your ass. One day we're going to meet. And I'm going to hug you and I'm going to kick your booty. Me and her wouldn't, girl, me and you would have a good time. Yeah, he doesn't intimidate me, Crystal. Far from it. He doesn't intimidate me. Honey, if you've seen what I've come up against in my life, that little pissant can't do, or, you know.
Yep, we get you. We get you.
I'm a honeybee. I can be sweet as honey or I'll sting your ass like a bee. It's up to you which one you choose. That's all I'm going to say. It's up to you which one you choose.
You want the
I work
working bee or do
hard
you want
for
the
the
stinging
honey.
bee?
That's right. I work hard for the honey or I'll sting your ass like a bee. I come up with my own song. Shit. Oh, don't you love it when he blows me kisses? He told me, Eddie, he's a chomo, right?
Oh my God.
So he told me to come sit on his lap. He put his tongue out between his fingers like this. He did his hand like
Yeah,
this.
yeah. That's disgusting.
Yeah, and blows me kisses. Now, how sick is that?
On his live stream?
On his live stream. I can prove it. Yeah. I've got it all recorded.
I if and he's a known.
I've got all the paperwork to prove it. I've got docket numbers, everything.
Oh my God.
Yes, known.
Then how the hell is he
Now,
on social media?
he's not on Megan's Law because it was a plea deal. Dawn is in the house, my beautiful Dawn. Hey, lovely. Yeah, exactly, Beagle. I wouldn't let him kiss my dog. What do you? Yeah. Ugh, ugh.
Good
But
thing I don't live in Kensington or near that
yeah,
area.
he's 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 a bit. He's a handful, and he gives me content each day, and he's been threatening to take down my channels, and so he
I
can't take down this channel because I don't talk about him on this channel, except
I
for what we're doing right here, which is fine.
yeah. Let's change the subject so you don't have that option.
Oh, he's making you a vagina lift. Is she? You crazy girl. You are crazy. Oh, Miss G. No, it's fine, Eddie. He can't take. Look. I've researched YouTube for 2 years. He can't take my channel. He hasn't even struck my channel. And he says that he has. But I can prove that he hasn't. You know that we can prove stuff like that.
Yeah. There's receipts.
There's receipts. And he thinks these people on YouTube, because they're not content creators, they don't know any different. But when they come over to my channel, they figure out different. And some of them look, they search me out because he keeps talking about me. But he won't say my name. But see, I've started tagging him in my stuff. And so now when you punch in his name, my channel will come up too. So, yeah, he doesn't even want anyone to check out Honey's channel. Is why he has to make Honey's channel out to be evil. Yeah, he calls me the boss. I'm the queen bee, and all the bees go work for me while I sit on my lazy ass and do nothing. I know he wants to
Hey,
scream my name, Miss G. Say my name when
When
no
no
one
one
is
is
around
around
you.
you, say, baby, I love
Yeah,
you.
yeah, baby. That's the problem is he really wanted me. And you should be jealous of me. But see, I'm a Christian and I don't act like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't tell people what I do good when I do good for people. It ain't nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? If I he
Yep.
wants me to he says if you want your channel to grow to be 41,000 like mine, then you need to get some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. If you can't afford the bread, I'll mail it to you. And use that nasty ass jelly that you make and go feed the homeless. Do something for your community. Well, you don't know what I'm doing for my community. I don't go out and video it.
It ain't nobody's business.
It ain't nobody's
See,
business. That's
you know
right.
what? You know what I can't stand. This is what I can't stand. Is if you're doing to help people, you do it out of the kindness of your heart. You don't publicize it.
Yeah,
Because when you publicize it,
exactly.
you're doing it for the money.
Exactly. Thank you, Eddie. And see, you don't even know anything about him. And what you just said says everything. I mean, you just hit the nail on the head.
So when I pay it forward, I don't talk about it.
No, I don't either.
You know, I
I
might
don't
say,
either.
yeah, I do pay it forward, but I don't talk about who I paid it forward for,
Right.
what I did,
How
who I did
much
it
it
for.
costs
Yeah, it's nobody's
and
business but
what
mine.
I got and all, I mean, he went and visited another content creator that wanted to remain anonymous in the hospital. He found them, searched them out, took a train to get there or whatever they take in Philadelphia to get there. And it took him an hour. And he got on live stream beforehand and showed everything he bought and how much it cost. And I'm like, why in the world would you just do that? I mean, but that's how he was. That's how he is. It just, ew, it makes me mad because I know people that have bought him and sent him thousands of dollars, and I'm talking thousands of dollars, bought him a vehicle, has sent him hundreds, almost $500 worth of product, merchandise, and he ghosts them, shits on them and ghosts them. And they find me and they're like, oh my God, I didn't know all this. I didn't know this. Now I know. This is who he's been talking about this whole time. It's crazy. 2 years it's been going for him slandering my name.
Wow.
I just decided to fight back
I would too.
and have everybody come over, and now now I'm getting monetized. Hopefully, hopefully that's how it'll work out. If not, I'm still going to do it. I'll still do it, even if I'm not monetized. I'll still do it. It's not about the money for me. Never has been. This channel isn't about money. This channel or that channel. Yes, this is my job, and yes, I like to make get a few dollars every month, and it is a hard goal to reach. If anyone understands YouTube, it's a hard goal to reach
Oh, it
that
is.
$100 threshold.
It is. That $100 threshold, yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Another thing he
It's hard to
doesn't
reach.
like either, Eddie, no super chats or super stickers. He wants PayPal or Cash App only.
Me, all I want is subscribers. That's all I want.
Yeah. Well, he's bought them too
Do
because
you
he's
do
got
you
41,000.
do you have ads on your channel?
Yes.
That's what I want. I want ads.
Yeah, I've got ads on Honeybees and I'm fixing to get ads on Buzzing if it works out, like I said. Let me come back up on the computer. I'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, Mr. T, you know who Mr. T is, right?
What's that?
You know who Mr. T is, right?
Mr. T?
Yes, Mr. T.
Yep. Mr.
I ain't
T.
playing with no fool.
Ain't nobody's fool.
Yes, man with gold chains.
Yep.
I used to be the man with silver chains.
Yeah, he
I, I,
makes moves without on him.
I was cheap. I went silver. It was Halloween, and I bought all these silver chains, right? And
Yeah.
I have a mohawk, right?
Yep.
So I went on the white version as Mr. T. I'm just not as bulky as he is. Like he's kind
Yeah.
of ripped a little bit. I'm not. So I went on the white version as Mr. T.
Oh, that's funny.
And I was talking like him and everything.
That's awesome.
I think one Halloween I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dress up as Yogi Bear
Oh.
because I can do Yogi's voice.
Oh, that would be comical. Yeah, you're right, Dom.
Honeybee,
He has no. Oh my God.
how you doing, Honeybee? We're gonna go see Boo Boo, and then we're gonna go to Picnic Basket and go down and see the ranger, the park ranger. All right, Honeybee.
I love it, Eddie. You're good. You're good. Oh gosh, that's good. Yeah, Dawn, he has no idea the volunteering, donations, and help that we all do. You're right, my friend. He doesn't. Nothing but jam and trouble. That's what he called me. Nothing but jam and trouble. You're right, Crystal. Yep, you get blocked or put on the back burner, he will definitely let you go hungry.
I'm looking for a Yogi Bear suit right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm looking for a Yogi Bear suit right now. I'm 6'6", so I got to find something that'll fit my frame.
Oh, my. You might have to go have somebody make something for you.
That'll get expensive.
Did drones go live? Dawn, did drones go live? I know, right? Scottish girl, he's disgusting. He is. She paid for that car. And he said, no, she didn't. When I proved that he did with the Cash App receipts, he didn't have nothing to say about that, did he? Oh, okay, you don't think? Yeah, I saw him leave a community post about making lasagna. So I don't know why it's so hard. Yeah. No live yet.
It says show Eddie him going nuts when Super Spy
Super
set up
Spice.
his.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go.
I don't realize how much I miss you guys and care and love you guys so much until this experience. You know what I mean? Like for 21 days, I'm seriously, man. It's all I thought about was my kids and YouTube. That's it, man. My kids and YouTube. I swear on God, I swear on everything I love. My kids and YouTube is all I was thinking about. All you guys. I mean, just look at all this stuff. You know what I mean? You know, all this stuff from you guys. You guys make it happen. And the wound guy Kensington is back. The wound guy of Kensington is back. I just can't wait to get out there, man. Summer Breeze 818. Buddy, glad to seeing you again. Thank you. Oh my God, it feels so good to get out. You have no idea, man. Blood Moon, what's up, man? Oh my God, how long have I been on? 26 minutes. Oh my God, it's forever, man. God damn, I don't know what else to say, man. I said all I had to say. If anybody want to come up, man, I'll drop a link. Let me see. How do I do this again? Copied. Come over here. Paste. Here we go. If anybody want to come up, you don't have to show your face. Remember, you don't have to show your face. Anybody want to come up? talk about your addiction or somebody else's addiction, or welcome me back or whatever, or give me suggestions to make my channel better, I'm all ears. I'm gonna wait for a month. I'm gonna change my channel name. Yes, I'm gonna change my channel name. It was two names. I had two names. Air Drones of Kenzo. Air Drones of Kenzo. Or Philly Drones of Kenzo. And I'm gonna be honest, the inmates picked it. And it was unanimous. They picked Philly Drones of Kenzo. Kenzo meaning Kensington. So I'm going to give it like a month, and I'm going to change it from Drones Are Egos to Philly Drones of Kenzo. And the reason why I picked that, because I was looking at what names are hot on YouTube. You know, before I got out, I was looking at like what phrases are hot on YouTube for Kensington. And Philly, Kensington, Kenzo, Super Spy. Thank you so much for that. It helped the channel a lot. I wish you would have sent it on Cash App, but it's fine. Thank you so much. It's perfect. I could have used that for the movies, but hey, like I said, Super, thank you so much. So yeah, it came down to Philly Drones of Kenzo. And like I said, Philly's hot, Kenzo's hot, Kensington is hot, Zombie is hot, Trank, Fentanyl, Trank, Zombie, Zombieland, Trankville, because of me probably. I always say Trankville. Yeah, so I narrowed it down to Philly Drones of Kenzo. But yeah, so I'm gonna give it a month. Super, thank you so much, Super. I appreciate you so much. I mean, really, thank you so much. That goes towards that 186 and hopefully over 200 by the end of the month. But thank you so much, man. Wow, bright yellow. Drones Are Egos, guys. I fucking miss you guys, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it here. All right, hear me out, guys. For all of you that just came in and you'll be watching.
Okay, so basically you got the gist of that.
Yeah.
So
He was like, you should have sent it to my Cash App instead of to my. Who cares?
yeah, because he wanted it right then so he could take his kid to the movies, he said. He had just gotten out of jail. And the first thing he did was got on live. Because like he said, all I could think about was God, my family, and YouTube.
I didn't even hear the G word. God, I didn't even hear that. I just heard my family and YouTube.
Yeah.
That's all I heard.
Well, maybe I missed it. You're right. You're right, Eddie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah, he's the Chomo of Kenzo. That's right. So
It sounds like you get rid of the K and replace it with a B.
yeah. And, he's supposed to be clean, but yet I know certain things that, there's just so many different things that are going on right now. And all he does is beg every single day. He just begs every day. He's always needing something. He needs milk. He needs food. They don't get their food stamps until Tuesday. They need food. He needs cigarettes. He needs gas in his car. And he don't ask. He grifts for it. He puts it in there to let you know that he needs it. And he starts going on and on and on about it until he gets it.
What's crazy is I need things and I struggle myself, but I don't ask my community for help.
No.
Because that's not their job to help me.
It's
my job to help myself.
What I do on my Buzzing About Crime and on here, I have Cash App, and PayPal and Venmo. The reason I have Venmo is my husband has Venmo, and I have one subscriber that uses Venmo only, and that's the way she wanted to donate.
Yeah.
And, people they donate that way, or I have a P.O. box, or they just send me an email or a letter. I've gotten cards in the mail. If I need something, I'll say, hey, I really need some pot, my medical marijuana pot, because this is my job. My husband works though. I mean, we have milk in the fridge. I can show you. I can show you that I have milk. I have cat litter. My cats are fine. They're not hungry. You know what I'm saying? And these are the things that he begs for. All I did was send him jam, free jam. I make my own jam and jellies. As you can see in my pantry, I can my own food, a lot of it. Uh, and I sent him free jam, and he got pissed off because when we clipped it to ship it, it printed out drones or eagles, and then I wrote his physical name on the package. And so it got to him. When it got to him, they just left the notice at his door and took it back to the post office. Well, he said they delivered it to the wrong spot and it was probably stolen. This is Philly, he said. You don't know where I live. Well, all I know is that it says they took it back to the post office, so you better go look because I have insurance on that package, is what I told him. And it should fucking be there, right? So he gave me this hem haul around and all this saying that it was stolen, it wasn't there, all this bullshit. And then the next day he says, "Oh, the lost package has been found." No, it wasn't lost. I didn't have nothing to do with it. The post office did, not me. Wow. And then, he just went on and on. I mean, he called me. He told me to go F myself. I'm nothing but a liar, manipulator. I'm a demon. I'm satanic. He can't say satanic. Satanic. He says satanic. And I'm like, dude, before you speak it, you need to learn how to say it, okay? He called me an ordained priest. Only men can be priests.
Yep.
I'm not an ordained priest. I'm an ordained minister. Let's get it right, people. Well, anyway, guys, it's been at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Eddie, I have so enjoyed your company.
Yeah.
Please stay up with me so we can talk behind the scenes before we go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me say bye to everybody. Everybody, thank you for being here. 17 people now in the house. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I will be on later on tonight with good content coming on drones, everybody. So be there at 8 o'clock, and I will see you then. Honeybees out.